pregnancy, you've never been into any car accidents. How does a body develop trauma? So it's a lot of things, like I said, that we've seen physically and heard from the doctor that, yeah, that's scary to know that she wants to go to a place like that. She wants to go back in that environment.
Mentally,
not only we are concerned, the doctors, the nurses, and everybody that came in contact with her is concerned about her actually healing and leaving again.
Yeah.
For the doctors and nurses' words.
Ooh, somebody said he's known for stomping on them teeth.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely there's been trauma to her body. So one of the biggest things that I know people, the doctors say certain things, know what to expect. So there's been trauma to her ribs. You know, her organs was out of place. There's no way your organs would just be out of place. At the weight she was at, I mean, to physically hear what, you know, to see what her body, to look at it, but physically hear what the doctor was saying about her organs being displaced because of trauma-related issues. What trauma have you gone through over there other than someone putting their hands on you? I've never seen a car accident where they're like, oh my gosh, she's been in a car accident that could have caused any kind of trauma. So what happened to your body for the doctor to say, oh well, yeah, some of this is trauma related. Okay, so what trauma? It can't just happen in your mind. You know, it cannot just happen in your mind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not only was
So
Not only was he beating her, he let the other women beat her too.
Oh, wow.
we believe that. Trust me, I'm not gonna even. I wouldn't even lie to you and tell you we don't believe that, because we do. We heard the doctor specifically state about the trauma and the placement of her organs. They stated that, you know, some of it looked trauma related. You know, and when you speak with her or ask her, the first thing she tells us, no one has ever done me anything. You know, no one has never touched me. So she comes to their defense. Anything you say, she comes to their defense.
like they'll try to defend them and stuff.
She's still scared. She's still in fear too. Because he definitely puts that in their heads about if they leave and all that, and that's why a lot of people don't speak on their experience over there.
What the hell can he do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We definitely not about to remain quiet, because everything that he's saying or everything he's prepping her to say is all lies. Period. Like, it's lies. If she really is clean and happy and healthy and ready to be let go out, ready to be released, then okay, tell her to stay on live and let the doctor say it herself. And she's not gonna let you hear what that doctor says, because none of it is gonna sound like, oh, you're good, your body is, at a great place, let's release you. All you're going to hear about is the bacterial infections that's still in her body, that they have did procedures to remove, and they cannot even remove all of it because it is spread in certain pockets in her body, that they're saying, oh, if we do a surgery, something could happen. So they don't even want to do any more procedures on her because of how fragile she is. They're just relying on antibiotics and hoping that the antibiotics
will clear up the abscess. I hear exactly what you're saying on the medical.
So ain't no way she's fine. How is she fine? How is she fine?
I just knew she was lying though. I'm on business.
Correct. I just feel like we didn't want to talk about anything that was going on with her because we did feel like she deserved privacy, but we're not going to keep giving you privacy and making it seem like he's this amazing person who sent you home and you just happen to get placed in a hospital for almost up to 4 weeks already. Like, no, that's not the case. She's very sick, and he knew that. So that's why he sent her home the way he did. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was just one thing after another the doctor kept coming in with. It was just like one day was a new thing he found.
Every day. Every single day. We was blown away too. I'm like, can they find everything on that one? It was like, we were every day for something new. And the doctor was like, it doesn't work like that. Okay. All right.
Hey, who is that?
Ooh, that's well.
Yeah, we definitely were not prepared to hear all the stuff that was, happening to her as far as what's going on inside of her body. Because first of all, it was something that I never knew could be true. That all of that could be going on inside of one person at one time. So yes, she's very messed up.
Yeah, he's still telling me she did none of that happen while she was over there.
Correct. He wants it to seem like when she came home, all of this happened.
All this started happening to her.
If you listen to what the doctor is saying, I mean, just we didn't exploit anything the doctor said. We never recorded the doctor. We never recorded anything because that's not what we were here to do. We just wanted to get her healthy. But yeah, if she wants to make it seem like we're crazy, all you have to do is allow the doctor to speak while he's talking to you, since she wants to clear up the fact of being fine, and just listen to what the doctor said. And just from the words that he said, you can hear that Tanisha is far from fine.
And you said it's the ovaries that's the abscess, right? Not the abdomen.
The ovaries. Like, to get ovarian cancer, it's the ovaries.
Because I can only see the trauma part causing the abscess through
The liver.
Yeah,
The liver.
correct. So
And the liver. The abscess actually was found after they tested the liver again after the surgery and noticed that the abscess had grown larger, and that's the concern now.
Okay.
correct. So right now they're telling
The
us
trauma wasn't from the trauma was doing the liver surgery. That's the part he was saying about the trauma. Right now, the abscess has grown big, and now they're trying to figure out if it's cancerous or not.
correct. It grew from the size of a dime, that small, to the size of, he said, as of Friday when I was up there, that it's the size of a grapefruit. And he said that it's very concerning and alarming.
That's a fast growing.
Correct. So that's one of the reasons why she's not released from the hospital, because until we find out what exactly is going on, because as I said, he spoke about cancer, but he didn't say specifically, oh, she has cancer. He just stated that, yes, this stemmed from an STD that was untreated for so long that caused bad bacteria infection. And once an infection sits in your body for a length of time, it causes all of the organs, to be infected. So that's why, the liver procedure had to happen. That's why her kidneys are not functioning properly. She has tubes coming out of her back to drain her organs because they're not functioning properly. So how is she okay? Like, how is she how is she even thinking and trying to seem like she's fine? She's not fine. She really really isn't. And that's the problem. Like, we just want to make sure she's good. We're not trying to hold her hostage down here. We get that she's an adult, but the fact is that she's not even in a position to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So for her to restrict us from coming to the hospital to see about her, that's our concern. That's why we're speaking, because now we're in a position where
Your
we
hands
cannot
are
even
tied.
know if she's good, and we don't even know what's going to happen from this point, because she doesn't want us up there, because that she doesn't want to be released to us. She wants to be released to them.
Did they put a social worker social worker on her case?
No, so we haven't gotten to that point yet, because she's been in and out procedures since she's been there. She literally just finished up a procedure a few days ago, not even a week it's been. So we haven't even got to that point yet, because we do feel like she should have spoken with a psychiatrist. We were getting to that stage, but again, her health was first.
Right.
So we wanted to make sure that once she get healthy, we can continue helping her. But again, everything went left when they wanted to release her to family. So when she heard that, I guess talking to him, he made her tell the doctors, no more visitors. I don't want my family up here.
Wow.
Wow.
And unfortunately, because she can state that they have to grant it to her. That she's
Correct.
yeah.
They do, but there's a way that you guys can trump that. Does that make sense? If
we definitely don't want to be. That's, like I said, that's why we're speaking, because I feel like if she's trying to shut us out, that's gonna disable us to be able to even help her if anything happens. If no one updates us or lets us know what's going on, we're not gonna be able to help her if something was to happen.
Yeah, I think London. I saw the comments that you guys posted. But you guys that she restricted her visitation. So I sent you a message on Instagram, like maybe an hour ago, trying to give you guys an idea on how to go around it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Because we definitely don't want to allow him to continue to control her while she's here. Like I said, she is not by far healthy at all. Like, it's beyond just her just being delusional. Her body is still failing as we speak. So there's no way, she's gonna even be able to be released to carbonation that she thinks in 2 months or however. Like,
Thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah, we tried to. We thought about somebody said taking her phone. We thought about that as well.
we wanted to take her phone. So the hardest thing about taking her phone is we're not allowed to stay in the hospital 24 hours a day. So if she doesn't have any way to contact us, because she texts us, she texts us equally, all of us, like up until maybe Friday. She stopped reaching out to us. That's when she decided she didn't want us to come up there no more, because they were trying to release her. So she has been communicating with us by phone. We would FaceTime her. She would text us through iMessage, because her phone is still off, but it works off Wi-Fi. So that's how we communicated with her. So yes, we didn't take her phone, because taking her phone, that was immediately going to cause friction when we were trying to worry about her health. Her health was our biggest worry. We wasn't worried about her playing on the internet with him, because we trying to get her better. So we didn't take her phone, because we were still communicating with her. She was still talking to us.
Because at the end of the day, it's about trying to gain her trust back with y'all.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to do.
Because there's a lot of stuff that he puts in their head, and it makes them feel like he'll predict certain things and tell them, and then when it happens, they feel like he's rude to them. So
It's just simply like, study life. That's all it is. Like,
There is a
I
way.
can say things because I done been through something, or I know somebody that been through something, and make somebody else. I'm they guru or whatever. That's all he doing because they're young and they haven't experienced.
Right.
Correct.
And she definitely didn't experience something before she went out
She
there.
literally ran out there before she could really even experience anything. So he was very easily, manipulated. Trust me, we know that for a fact. He was maybe that was his easiest target. She really never did anything. And like I said, that's why I feel like while she's here in the hospital, yeah, we do want to get the message out. Everything that they're saying online is a lie. She is not fine. The STDs, all this that oh yeah, we made her do this. We made her do that because she in fact did have a STD. And not only did she have it, but she had it for so long. Look at what it's done to her body and to her organs. So it's way bigger than her just having an STD. Look at what that STD, it could be multiple, because the doctor said when they first took samples, they didn't know what that was. They literally had to get an infectious disease doctor here so they could start testing it. And it developed a growth. Anything that develops a growth after a sample is taken lets you know that's multiple diseases. That's not just, she has chlamydia. This is a disease grows, and it grew all over her body. And she literally developed fluid in parts of her body that should never have fluid.
What's her heart condition? Because the fluid build is her heart is anything going on with her heart?
Her heart it was elevated. She had an elevated heartbeat, but
fluid around it as well.
Yeah, they removed most of the fluid from her heart, but they have fluid now in other parts.
They drain it from Jackson Pratt from the tubes?
Yeah, they did. She still have drainages in her body.
Okay.
Because she still, some of her organs, like her kidney, for one, that's a big one. She has a drainage in her back because of that. So she is still in a very fragile.
She's sick. That's you already. You don't have to.
That's the bottom line. She's sick.
She's definitely sick.
She's beyond sick. So this whole situation, we do not need him to still be in control of her here. So yes, if there's any way we could fight this whole her restricting us from the hospital, yes, that's exactly what we want to do, because there's no way she's fine. Like, there is no way. And if at any reason she wants to talk to us, or she wants to challenge the fact that she's fine, please tell her to let them doctors talk on live and just listen to what they say. Yes, we just want to spread the word that she is definitely not okay. Like, please don't believe the hype. Don't believe this man who yelling that, yeah, has been quiet. We've been quiet. We have. But it wasn't
her privacy.
Yeah. It was the privacy of our sister. We didn't want her business out, but we also not want to demean our character when we're trying to help her. Like, we're doing everything we're doing. I don't care what test we ask them to run on her. It's to help her. Like, nobody was here when we picked her up from this airport looking like she did. Nobody was here for blood transfusion. She had to get, just to even get her, just to even get her in a state that they could start to help her. Like, she's far from good. She really is.
Well, we're praying for you guys and her as well.
I just appreciate y'all for helping, though.
Yes, we appreciate you. Thank you for letting us
y'all for listening
talk, because
and hearing our side of the story.
Correct. Because this is very serious. This is not a joke. We don't take this as a joke. We feel like, yes, we know that she's still mentally caught up on him, but physically, she is deteriorating as we speak.
Right.
She's not. There isn't a thing that I've heard yet from the doctor to make us believe that she's okay. everything we hear, we're just like, oh my God, like how did that happen? So she's definitely not okay. Interest of being on social media.
First of all, I don't even be wanting to hear nothing he has to say. So
yeah, exactly. So we don't ever be on here just sitting on here waiting on her and him to come on. No, we definitely don't have time to entertain that. But when she is on here, yes, spread the message about this live that we on. Hopefully it's saved on somebody's channel and let them know that she is not okay. She is not okay. She's far from okay. He can say whatever he wants. She can say whatever she wants. But the doctor told us, and every doctor that has seen her since she's been in there, nothing they have said has been okay. Everything is, it's a failure. Her body is full of bacteria. It's a bad infection. Nothing has been good at all. And it's getting worse because they're still hoping that antibiotics is going to help her.
Right.
Again, they cannot even tell us if it will because she's been on it since she's been
That's
here.
a long time.
And she's still in the state where the bacteria is taking over in her body. So she's far from okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
This journey look like something to be attained, not something not. You're stuck in your demons. You came up here and you don't have the strength to overcome your demons to be a healer.
It's been a year. It's time to go back.
There you go.
Deal with myself.
There you go. Y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all love that white man. Y'all love to go see what that white man. But it's money in you being sick, stupid. So they go tell you whatever they want to tell you. You believe them, and then you take the medicine, and that medicine need medicine. You need medicine for your medicine you take, and then you got side effects. And then you got medicine for your medicine, stupid. You feel me? You better be lucky. When you get 38, you better be low, counting your fucking blessings. You look this good when you 38, nigga. You understand me? Healthy, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Pussy. And everything that they subscribe you and the medications, when they subscribe you to medications. So my shit's swollen, right? So we went to the dentist. He subscribed me some medicine. I'm about to take that shit right now too.
Yeah, I grew a lot of fluid around my heart because a lot of emotions I held in. And it grew to the point where my heart pumps too fast, and there's a lot of pain there. And so I feel you there.
There's a lot of pain in your heart.
Yeah, it's a lot of pain in that area because my heart it's trying to pump past the fluids, but the fluids is in the way, so it's pumping too fast. It's pumping.
I thought they drained the fluid, Malika.
They did, but I could still feel it. They give me medicine for it, but I still feel it. They had to also my liver. They had to drain abscess just like you out of my liver. They found some what is it? Some things in there too. Like after letting it sit for a while, they found some stuff in there. So it's connected. Everything is connected.
Your liver
Eating regularly.
your liver represents how you.
Bacteria. They found some bacteria in my liver.
So your liver it represents how you process things, because it helps you process things and digest things.
Right.
Sending a lot of love to you right now.
I see that. I'm thankful, y'all. Y'all send the ladies some love too. They look beautiful today, and they cooking for y'all. They got the whole shit.
Y'all, what you think about people trying to say what you think about?
Yes.
What do you think about people trying to say that I'm the first in the hospital?
I don't think that's right because everyone in carbonation is on their own journey. So you can't blame Baba G for the things that people come there with, like the problems that they come there with, because that's their journey, that's their life. So
whatever they're going through is set to the point from what Baba G got going on. So you can't blame him for what we bring or what we with the problems that we have, because we're facing our own journey. We're facing our own shit. Yo, you hear me? Yo, I'm listening. Yeah, I said I can hear you. People out there that clearly seen what happened, but there's people out there that saying like, yo, be in the hospital on some weirdo shit. Yeah, that's not. I don't think it's fair, because they do see. I'm pretty sure they do see all the shit that's going on. I'm pretty sure they do see all the what the trolls doing. You know how they reacting to what's going on and the negative shit that they sending out. I'm pretty sure they see all that, and so they can't sit there and say, "Oh, it's his fault because she's there." You know.
So now Malia is blaming the trolls for her being sick. Okay, let's hear more.
Snow. Right. Let it snow. Yes, because they took her to the hospital. Her sisters came to her. They would have loved to tell you that she had some disease by now. When her sisters came to her, the sisters came to her as an actual doctor and she had diseases. And the doctor said, no, that's why y'all haven't heard shit from my fucking sister. Because they would have been told you she had a disease by now. She said that her sisters came in the hospital asking the doctors that she got diseases. What? And the doctors told her no, because they ran blood tests for everything. Right. Fuck out of here. Because they was trying to figure out what was going on with that. And